Let's get into the single and then the tour. We definitely want to talk about that. The single, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a banger, bro. We kind of want to just know, what is your creative process like? Are you going into Nashville Music Row Studios? And then more personally with this song, what's the creative process behind just writing this song? Maybe how long did it take? All that jazz.
You talking about the new one I have coming out or Time in This Truck?
Time in This Truck.
Time in This Truck.
Yes.
So Time in This Truck was actually the first pitch song I ever got, man. It was the one that I didn't actually write on it. I got it pitched to me by some really awesome writers. It's got like Josh Miranda, Ben Williams,
Gotcha.
And all that. And so they're like in like Meg's camp and all that. And man, they've came in and helped me, and we were actually working on a project, which I think actually now that we're having to push the project back a little bit, we're gonna keep rolling out singles. But and all this new music, man, they've came in and really freaking flipped it around and changed it. I was writing all my own stuff with a couple buddies and all that, and I got out here and I met some really awesome songwriters that do this for a living. There's obviously great people out here, and that's the best part about it. But
Right.
And everyone, I had like people like Bailey Zimmerman and all these people telling me like, hey, cut outside songs, man. I promise you, like, it makes so much of a difference.
Okay.
And so I got that. I got this sent to me, dude, and I loved it, man. It was everything that I was wanting to say in a song. And
What does that mean? I'm sorry, cut outside songs.
So basically, Ben and them, like, they pitch a song to me that they wrote, and it's like, hey,
Gotcha.
we got
Okay.
this song.
Okay,
Do
gotcha.
you want it? And then so I cut that as an outside song that I didn't write.
Also on that line, what goes into like, all right, that's the song I want. Is it something inside the song, kind of what you can throw on your kind of twist on it, or what goes into that process?
Yeah,
as well?
so it was because I'm slowly coming over into the Nashville space and the country space. I was doing more like pop country. I'm really trying to go more country with it as well. And I was working with other producers, other like songwriters and all that stuff. And we were writing cool stuff, but it just wasn't quite what I wanted to get across. And whenever I came in contact with them, I ended up having to write with Ben, and that's how I met him. And then we just kept in contact. He sent that over, and I was like, man, production wise, lyrics, everything. I love this, man, and I would love to be a part
And you're
of
an
it if I
independent
can.
artist, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and then we, Andy Sheridan, which is the producer on it, came in, and from the demo that they sent me to what he made it sound like is also a whole different thing as well, and it was just cool.
Do you have any like creative control on that, or is that
Yeah,
more
yeah.
of just like see what everybody else sees and then
we all like bounce off of each other and throw in.
So you're kind of really in the studio. Just
yeah. So I didn't, obviously I'm not on the writing side of it, but as far as production and this and little tweaks here and there, I got say on like everything and kind of polish it up how I want it,
And then with the music video, do you do music videos for every song that you drop?
No, I don't actually. I think this is probably like the second music video I've done. No, third music video I've done. But no, we're not putting them out just for the ones that are like really, really like we really feel like have huge potential. You know what I mean? Every song we put out is huge potential. It's just like, do you want to paint a picture with it? I don't know. So,
And
because also as an independent artist, that shit's
what's
expensive,
the process?
man.
Yeah. What's the process of actually making the video?
if you want, man. You can just
The process of the video, we have, I have like my guy John that does like all my content and day-to-day and planning and all that stuff, and he's really a big part of my creative side of everything of all this. And he hits up, he knows a bunch of like production companies and videographers and all kinds of stuff that film music videos. He brought on a young kid that came in, and they basically, we have them listen to the song, we pitch ideas to each other, and then they give us like a breakdown, and it's and like a visual of it and all that stuff. And then we're like, oh, we want to tweak this,
And are you shooting that all in one day? Is that kind of what they try to push out?
Yeah, Time in This Truck we shot all in one day. Sometimes you go 2 days. But it just depends. Like the bigger the production, the more locations, the more all that stuff, it gets more expensive and it gets more days. You can go 2-3 days.